Welcome back into Delmarva Sports Insider as we continue the Henlopen Coaches Conference. Only a few more teams to go in the entire 14 of them, 3 exactly left in the north. So we'll get to them. One of them is the Cape Henlopen Vikings, suffering a rare losing season in 2017. Head coach Bill Kollick has retired, and former St. George's head coach and Cape alum J.D. Mall is in. With a tough stretch of games to start the year, the Vikings will have a lot on their hands in 2018, but of course look to return to their winning ways. The Sussex Central Golden Knights are a team that are looking to prove that 2017 was not a fluke. Last year, Central hosted their first playoff game in 6 years, finishing the year at 8-2. The Golden Knights boasted one of the toughest defenses in the state and look to lean on that unit once again come this season. And staying in Georgetown, the Sussex Tech Ravens finished at 4-6 a year ago, missing the playoffs for the second year in a row. The team should benefit from quarterback Ricky Kane returning, and Trey and Jeff have Coach Mark Quillen over at the desk for more.
Yeah, thanks so much, Jonah. Here he is. We call him Q.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. We're going to get into
call
that.
worse.
Yeah, we're going to Coach Mark Quillen, Sussex Tech. Thank you so much for joining Trey and I. Certainly appreciate it. You know, we're going to jump right in. We have a lot of upperclassmen on this Ravens team this year. How do you think with their leadership it's going to help round out your team?
Well, I think great football teams have great leadership, and they're led by quality young men. And the young men that we have actually here today, a lot of those guys have done a great job. Immediately after the season, they were right in the weight room. They're encouraging those younger guys to be in there. They carried us through the whole summer, not just during the football season, but really through the entire winter, into the summer, and now into our season. So they've been leading really for a good amount of time, not just during our football season.
Coach, this is one thing we talked about at practice. Last year for Tech, we saw 7 games with the offense scoring under 14 points. All of those resulted in losses. So the defense wasn't awful, but how do you get the offense up to par this season, and how do you see that going?
Great question. We changed a couple things. We modified some things, went back to some old school ways. Yeah. We've got some quality, really, I think some great offensive linemen this year. So you'll see a little bit more power at you a little bit. I think we're going to utilize their skills to benefit us offensively. We left a lot of points off the board last year that we're going to take care of this year, hopefully, and be competitive in the Henlopen Conference.
Yeah.
And those points lead to wins, and wins lead to the playoffs. And it's been 2 years since Tech has made the playoffs. So how do you see this team? I mean, obviously, playoff team every year, but what do you think the team's mindset is in terms of making it back?
You know, I happened to ask one of the seniors the other day, and he said, Coach, we're playing for a state championship. And that's great for those young men to believe in that. Of course, I told him it takes a little bit of luck. It takes to make sure we're staying healthy, make sure we're working hard every day. So there's a lot of things you have to do to get that way. And Henlopen Conference is a tough conference.
Yeah.
It really is. Every game is a big one that's well coached. They've got great players there. So even our non-conference games will be tough. So we'll get tested early. I'm excited about starting. The kids are excited. So looking forward to a great year.
Thank you so much for joining us, Coach.
Thank you for the invitation. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Coach. And of course, Sussex Tech, you can catch their action. Their season begins Friday, September 7th against Milford. Should be a great game. Now, that's going to do it for now. But when we return, our last coach joins the DSI desk. We check in with Woodbridge right after the break.
My name is Will Argo. I play offensive guard for Sussex Tech, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.